Hello, friends. My name is Brad Beard, owner and winemaker for Mercury Wine, located in beautiful downtown Geisel, California, in the heart of Alexander Valley. Welcome to Tastings with Brad. What's the name of our show?
It's tasting.
Oh my God!
Are you
welcome
sure
to
it's not
Happy
happy
Hour.
hour?
I'm sorry, I was trying to memorize. It's been so long.
It is
Welcome to Happy Hour, Brad. We're my brother Grady. That's him. And I. We taste some wine. We have some fantastic food pairings. Most of all, we give you some great information and have a lot of fun.
Always a lot of fun. It's always
Yay.
fun, especially with
When we have a
huge
huge
studio
crowd.
audience.
I know.
We have like
Freddie,
400
come on.
people in the audience tonight.
Come on, it's amazing.
This is like
huge. Freddie's gonna
Are you gonna make
come on, make an appearance.
Make an
today.
appearance all the
Come
way
on,
up. Fred, you can do it.
Go on,
There's
man.
a Fred.
Go
Oh,
on,
there he
man.
was. All right, you still get some cheese for that, Fred. That was a valiant effort.
Well, we are having a heck of a lot of fun today, and we've got so much information. It's been a little bit over a month since we've had one of these fun things.
4th of July was the last time we did
was it
something
really? And we're past that, so it has been a little over a month. That is freaking fantastic.
Exactly a month.
Thank you for pointing out,
My pleasure.
Captain. Obvious. All right, no, super fantastic. It has been a little bit of time, and we've got so many things to talk about. There's so many great things that are happening here at the Winery and Tasting Room. First of all, we just had our big wine club shipment with all sorts of great things going on.
Lots of
which, if you were one of the lucky people that live in the Bay Area and or live in Oregon or Washington, because those are the only people that got their wine.
Because everything is on
the
heat.
And guess what? Are we still on heat hold?
Yes, we are.
So you're not going to get
like
your wine.
1,000 degrees out there.
But what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the wines that you don't have.
Oh, that'll be exciting.
I know. They can't drink along.
You can't drink along with us unless you have something.
And then we have these fantastic recipe cards in there that we've been doing lately. Hardly any information on these things. But we're going to be tasting my super fantastic chicken sandwich tonight. We're also going to be doing that for Left Bank. Left Bank is coming up this next Saturday.
And there are
so
tickets
if you're in the Bay Area or have a private jet and want to come down, there's a few tickets left for Left Bank. That's August 20th.
Yep.
And then how do they get those tickets?
They go, you can either click on one of the many links we've sent out.
Or we've had many links.
Or you can go to the website. There's a link there.
Or you can give us a call.
Or you can give me a call and I'll tell you where
figure out
it's at.
what link I was looking for.
But you can go to the J. Ricard's website because it's right there on the events.
We don't have a link on our website?
We do. So you just pick whatever website
so there was the answer.
know.
Just go to our website.
Oh,
there's
that's
a big
easy.
link to it. There we go.
Click the link that says
I know, but I think the easiest is the wrong way to go.
I think you're
I
right.
think making it more difficult.
I think jumping through hoops is a lot more exciting than on the internet.
Especially at our age. So we've got that coming up. Oh my gosh, we've got
Access Alexander Valley.
Is it actually called Access?
It is actually called Access Alexander
That's
Valley.
a really great name that we've come up with.
It's out at our friends Coppola, and there are 22 plus wineries participating, including you.
I'll be participatory in that.
Participating with Anna, right?
Yes. So 22 wineries up at the Coppola.
Tons of food.
Obviously it's a beautiful location. It's around the pool.
It is.
I think there's just as many food vendors as there are winery guys. So
and it's all inclusive.
Wonderful. Yeah, it's all inclusive
with your ticket. It's
because the ticket is how much?
$150.
$150.
Per person.
I would not go unless it was $125.
But here's how you can go.
How do you get it for $125?
$125.
Oh my God! Seriously, it's such a deal for $125.
There's a huge deal. So if you want to save $25, when you log on to alexandervalley.org and click on Access Alexander Valley,
we're going to give them a
code, a special code,
because
we're
special.
Because we're that special.
Awesome.
So we have just a few tickets. Only 25 tickets can get this special code. So if you want to do it, go to alexandervalley.org, and when you check out, in the thing that says special promo code, it's Access Mercury.
Well, that's a good code.
I would have put that in just to check. Just to see if I could get a discount. Access Mercury gives you $25 off the tickets. You're only paying $100 a person to hang out with Brad and Anna and some other fun wineries, of course. But lots of food and fun, and it'll be at the beautiful pool, and it should be a really delightful time.
Yeah, and we're going to be pouring some fun stuff.
Yes, you are.
I remember right now. I think the Freddie Cuvée is going to be poured.
Ooh.
I know.
I haven't had the Freddie
I'll probably
Cuvée in a
bring
while.
reserve or two. There'll be, for those of you that have the Access Mercury code, you can ask for some sparkling. We'll have that behind.
Ooh, that's a good one. So if the secret code is sparkling.
I'm about to die. I'll be right back.
Okay, I can. Oh, God. So tonight we're going to be talking about cheese. This is a delicious Gouda cheese, and it has just a little bit of age on there. Smells smoky and delicious. Oh, thank God Brad's back.
Here comes Danny. I thought Smoky and Delicious was Danny's screen name.
That is Danny's technical name.
Okay.
Smoky and delicious.
All right, fantastic. I'm back. Holy cow! I just got verklempt talking about what an amazing
event
time
it was. It was so much. It was
overwhelming. It is. No, there's going to be such an amazing event. The one we're
What was in your glass, young man?
It was. I think I ate an olive leaf. Thanks, Hannah, for the olives.
Yeah, the olive leaf looks sexy, but it's not as tasty as you would think.
But we do apologize that we haven't gotten a lot of the wine out for you folks. You know, everybody knows it's hot.
It is hot, and it's hot across the country.
We can't send the wine, and we did have an experience where, UPS and our shipping companies are sending wine supposedly cool shipped throughout the country, and the first opportunity we had, they sent some to Phoenix, and the wine got cooked.
And the wine got baked.
In about 25 seconds. So dang near impossible right now.
So I just don't feel safe sending
with
wine.
the 100+ temperatures. When we're at 90, we could look at some cool pack shipping.
But
at the 100 is just we can't.
And another thing is, if you want your wine sooner and you want to send it to you,
come and see us.
Well, that would be great. Yes, get in your jet, fly out, see us, or
fantastic.
Send it to a business address, because at least it gets delivered in the morning, so it doesn't bump around the truck all day.
That's a real pro
It helps.
tip.
It helps. So if we are going to upgrade you and spend ridiculous amounts of money to get to you,
let's make sure it gets there safely.
Let's make sure it gets there safely,
that
my
is
friend.
Excellent. Especially if we're... and we are just refusing to ship any library wines right now.
It's just they're too delicate.
Well, we can't replace them.
Yeah, exactly. If you order that 14, there ain't none left after that.
It's just not happening. So we're holding all those until we really have a good window to do it. So, and you guys know, you guys are living through it. You guys are sweating to the oldies just like we are out here. So, but Grady's been watching the weather.
I do.
And
very close
as soon as we can do that, we'll get those things up to you.
But the heat has been fantastic for getting the grapes all ripened up.
Yeah, we've actually we had some crazy 100-degree weather early in the year, but about a month ago, Alexander Valley decided to be normal.
Yeah.
And so, we were flirting with 100 and back down into the 80s, maybe a little 78 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the lower temperatures that are 48 to 50, so we have the dianormal, which is why Cabernet and Merlot, all of these grapes love the warm afternoons and the cold nights. They ripen up and then cool back down every day. So we've been having just perfect temperatures this month. We're supposed to get a smidgen hot this weekend.
Yeah.
We're going to be flirting with 100, but I think we're going to stay underneath that. And things are going great. I've been out in the vineyards. We've got, our white wines will be, dare I say, coming in within about 2 weeks.
That's kind of exciting.
They're looking very nice for 2 weeks on that. Mm-hmm. But before we even start harvesting those, what's going on next week? We have bottling.
Oh,
we have bottling coming up. I just told you
you're going to get that.
I was going to try to go in.
You're going to lead into the show. That would have been a good one if I'd have caught on to what you were saying. Yeah. Bottling.
Speaking of champagne, actually, let's go backwards. Really trying to make black bubbles this year.
Yeah. Yes.
We're just waiting on some information from our good friends at Rack and Riddle who produced that for us. But we actually, it's twice a week people are asking for that one.
Yeah.
And the grapes are about 3 weeks out, but Rack and Riddle hasn't gotten back to us to see if they've got room for us.
Right.
But in a perfect world, black bubbles will be created, but you won't see it for about 2+ years. But anyway, black bubbles is on the block this year to actually make. I know, super exciting.
Okay.
I cannot wait for that. But gosh dang, we've got all sorts of fun things going on with bottling. We have our 2019 Pinot. I know it's been in the barrel forever.
But because Pinot in the barrel is
fantastic.
Extra delicious.
That's why we have a vodka bottle full of wine today. We do have some of our Pinot Noir that's just been filtered
out of the barrel.
straight out of a tank right now because we'll be bottling this big boy in about 4 days. So that's very exciting. And we've got that here to taste. Grady thought it was a bit disjointed, which does make sense. It just got filtered yesterday. But I'm loving
the aromatics,
the rich, luscious flavors that are down below.
Yep.
And it's got some pretty amazing aromatics. That's what the extra year is going to give us with that.
Yep.
Gosh dang it, I've been talking so much. I'm so thirsty. Should we try that?
Let's try it. Well, we're going to.
Well, with the charcuterie platters, I would say, you know what?
What?
Half of our customers haven't gotten this. But let's do the skins.
Okay, let's do skins first.
Let's do skins.
Then we'll jump into
this
peanut.
Is the fruit. Oh, that's a skins rosé. But drink some more of that. Try. But the skins, super fantastic. A wine that so many of my club members don't even know I have because we make so little. This is the first time ever the skins has made it into a club.
Into the club.
Here you go, screen time. There you go.
Yay.
Awesome. So let's talk about a wine that's going in the wine club. And actually, with these big fun cheeses, I think there was a smoky cheese. Anna, what kind of cheese do we have today?
Is that a smoked
Gouda? Oh my God. Anna, do we have a microphone today?
No, because I'm typing right now.
Oh my God, she's so busy typing she can't use her microphone. Well, we have a smoky cheese. I'm guessing it's a smoky Gouda.
I think it is a smoky Gouda. With all that fun apricot action.
Oh, apricots, pineapples, stone fruit. Squirrels. Why do I call it skins? You know, there's some of our club members that probably have no idea what the heck this
That's true. And then
should I tell them a little about it?
You should.
And then also what?
JJ, can you?
Oh, well, no. And then also in your club shipment when it arrives, Brad did what he's calling his deep dive.
Is that what I'm calling that?
Deep dive into the skins.
I'll talk about this wine a little bit.
Yep. And it's exciting. And this is at the perfect temperature. It's not quite icy out of the fridge, but oh my gosh,
you like it just a little warmer?
I do, because it really brings out the aromatics.
Well, it's a white wine that presents itself like a red.
Yep.
So that would make sense to me, Grady, if the wine was slightly warmer than just out of the refrigerator, that those red wine flavors or aromatics might be a little more elevated.
And they're definitely prevalent here. Wow.
All right. So you were saying apricots.
I get a lot of that fun apricot action.
Oh, man. I'm getting a lot of stone fruit on the nose, some not quite ripe pineapple. Very exciting.
What's fun is it presents itself on the nose with those bright fruit flavors, and you think it's going to be sweeter on the palate.
Oh, you think this wine's going to be sweet?
That's what you think.
Do you know who I am?
I do. But I also know that once it hits your palate, it is not.
I don't do that. This is dry.
It is dry
fermented
as a bone.
Dry. No residual sugar.
None at all. But on the nose, all that beautiful fruit. When your brain smells fruit, what does it think? Sweet?
That's what it
There
thinks. There we go. That almost tricked me with that.
Let's play Stump the Winemaker.
No, I was like, holy cow, what is he talking about over there? But no, he was talking about all the right things. That is absolutely true. It is.
Wow.
But since it was fermented, it's a white wine, fermented on the skins. The skin contact is going to give you tannins and structure, just like skin contact for a red is going to be tannins and structure. So it's a little discombobulating on your first sip, but honestly, you always say, and I do, just get your first sip in. Don't worry about thinking about it, just get it in, because the flavors are all wine flavors. It's just interesting how it feels on the palate. And then once you get back into it, you can feel the richness. You can see how it's going, and it's just beautiful with these foods. And it has this texture and complexity, so you can have your fuller-bodied cheeses or even some stinky cheeses are quite nice with this wine. But you know, I know we're in the middle of summer right now, but it's going to be fall in just a few weeks, and the butternut squash is going to be coming out. It's a great pairing with butternut squash. So it's a wonderful wine. It's a different wine. And I absolutely love it. I really hope you guys are going to like that.
And they will. And I can't wait for you guys to all try it. Another fun thing is to think about your Asian flared or even
Asian flair?
Asian flared foods or your butter chickens, things with turmeric, with flavors that you don't think would normally pair with the wine. I think pairs beautifully with the skins.
All right. That sounds good.
It was. I had it just the other day.
I was in a lot of places in Asia, but I've never had an Asian flair.
Never? Not once? You didn't even have it with little dragon
I did
fruit?
all the street food that I could possibly
And you
do.
never had an Asian flair
I
on
had things
anything?
that look like things I shouldn't be eating, and I've never had an Asian flair, but I will try it.
You should totally try it. Next time you see an Asian flair, I would order it off the menu.
That's probably better to get in a restaurant.
I would do it. Yeah, I would. I wouldn't order that at home.
Is it like firecracker chicken or?
Oh, firecracker chicken would be perfect with that. Actually, anything with little Chinese mustard
Oh, okay.
really brings out all those rich fruit flavors.
Wish
which
you had
is
some
kind of-
Chinese mustard to check it out.
Danny, any Chinese mustard in your pocket? Biscuits.
All
Next
right,
time.
no Chinese mustard.
All right, next time
All right.
we'll have him
excellent.
bring some in. We'll try it.
Let's do a quick review while Danny's getting all of our
All right.
Sammys ready.
What is our quick review here?
So I was just going to talk about Access Alexander Valley. You can
Your code?
save some money.
$25
It's super
Access
easy because
Mercury.
it's Access Mercury. That's super simple.
Hard to forget.
Left Bank. The whole reason why we're doing this chicken and the reason why this super awesome chicken sandwich made it into your wine club is something that you should have is we're going to be presenting this along with some caprese skewers and some little bits of chocolate with a coco dolce for the Left Bank.
Left Bank,
And
which
that's
is
just
next
literally
weekend.
coming up next weekend. And I don't think there's more than 10 tickets left. So if you
But there's
are
a few.
relatively local or if you have a jet, like I said,
Come see it.
go ahead and log on. You can get there through the Mercury website.
You
obviously.
can. Yep.
And or the thousands of emails we sent you
Yes.
because it's going to be fantastic. And this year we've always had Bob Dog, which has been a literal outlier. He's up on Pine Mountain.
Yep.
It's steep, hard to get to, but once you get there, the views of Alexander Valley are absolutely
stunning.
fantastic. And what we've done this year is we've added Pine Mountain, which is right next to Bob Dog,
Yep.
and they're about a mile away up on this precipice overlooking the valley. And so we have these two great super micro wineries, and of course Jim Ricard with
And
all their
ourselves.
fantastic wines and ourselves. And because we've got two wineries up on a mountaintop, we're staying open a little bit later at
Yeah.
Jim Ricard's, and at Mercury we're staying open till 5. So
Makes
you've got
sense.
a little extra time to go
To
slowly
get up there
and safely
And get
down
down.
the hill.
That's the
and
right.
all that
It's the
kind of
right
stuff.
thing to do. And then you can finish
It
up
is.
with your old friends down here in the valley. It'll
Yes.
be super fun.
But our food will be done at 5 p.m. Danny turns into a pumpkin at
He
5:05.
does.
So
He does.
the food, you
delightful
can come a little
pumpkin
bit
spot.
after that, but the food will not be available after 5
Yes.
o'clock.
Perfect.
But you guys know all these fantastic things.
And if you have any questions, give us a ringy dingy or shoot me an email. Make it happen for them.
That is,
And there are a few tickets left for that, so you can also click on through the website if you are interested in coming out and having some fun with us next weekend. It's going to be a hoot. I know it is.
That sounds great. While we're waiting on our little Sammys,
Yes.
I want to talk about bottling.
Tell me about all the amazing things you're bottling because we made a ton of labels this year. So you have a
We did.
huge bottling coming up, dude.
I got this Kirkland vodka bottle, but I was thinking that we should do some tasting of some wines that are in tank that are going to get bottled in the next 4 to 5
Literally
days.
4 or 5 days.
So this is what was empty at our house. Surprise, surprise. And so I just zipped over. And,
I was going to say, where did you ever find such a huge bottle, Brad?
oh, well, I knew there was everybody wanted to taste it, and it'd be so fantastic.
That was so
But-
smart
but
of you
this-
to go buy that, pour the vodka down the drain,
Yes.
and then fill it with your wine. Genius.
That is an absolute fact. So here's our 2019 North Coast Pinot Noir. So that means that it has some Sonoma Coast and Russian River fruit in it. So that's why
Blended together
we
this
called
year.
it
North
just like
Just
2018.
kind of like last
Yes.
18. Yep.
This one spent a lot longer in the barrel. You want to do a wine shot? Excellent. Good job, Grady.
Keep in my nose.
There we go. Oh my God, does it taste good in the nose?
You know what?
is that
It has
is
a
that
delightful
is that a retro nasal? Do you wanna give
sparkling
everybody a little
action
something?
in the
There we
nose.
go.
I would highly recommend sorting that.
All right, and then for our guests that are enjoying this right now, it just got filtered. So there are some things that are
Fresh
smidgen
Pinot.
just jointed, but let's just talk about the nose.
Or the beautiful
man.
color. My God, is that the most beautiful ruby you've ever seen in a
It
Pinot?
is. It is nice and dark.
Look at those gorgeous legs this year, dude.
Yes,
Very nice.
Are they closed or apart?
They're a little close, so I'm assuming you hit your 14-1 almost
I think
exactly
we're
this
right
year.
in that neighborhood.
Nice
Right
job,
in the low
homie.
14
Nice job.
for this wine.
Ooh,
But
very classic on the nose with those strawberries coming through.
got a nice darker cherry strawberry on the nose. The earthiness comes out to me right away as well. So it's got this wonderful earthy flavor through the mid palate. That kind of ends a little abruptly right now. That's because we just filtered it. It's a new wine. And then we go into a. We just had it tastes good. It's just got to settle down. And then the finish is a little bit quick. These are all things that we have to go through. So I had these beautiful wines sitting in the barrel. We put the blend of all these Pinot Noirs together. And then we filtered it. And so filtering is very...
It's got to be hard on the wine because
it's like almost destructive. But we're pulling things out that shouldn't be there. So we're pulling out all those microbes. Oh my gosh, we have a question. Why am I
Nick is asking, is it the same fruit that you sourced last vintage? Russian River and Petaluma Gap.
It is Petaluma Gap and Russian River. But we did add a little bit northern Sonoma coast to this as well, staying in the valley. And because we only ended up with about 2.5 tons. So we got a half a ton of the northern Sonoma coast. And then we've got a ton of Petaluma Gap and a ton of Russian River.
So you basically got 3 tons for this one.
Somewhere in the neighborhood, yes.
So we got 65 cases of this guy this year?
That does not make 65 cases.
I was going to say, wait a second.
So we're looking at, oh my gosh, let me do the gallons. I should probably have this off the top of my head. We're looking at about 150 cases.
That's pretty good for our Pinot. Last year was definitely 100.
Last year was about 95 or something like that.
It was pretty light
with the 18, but we got that extra half a ton, and we had a pretty good yield from the coast this year. So lots of great flavors. But then also exciting, something new, sad, something old. So we are down to our last few cases of the Pinot Noir.
Yikes.
I think it's 7 or 8 cases that we have left.
We should not show that.
So if that's when we stop showing it, yes. But if you want some, definitely get some. This is going to be bottled, like I said, in the next 2 or 3 days. I can't imagine it being ready before January, February. Sometimes it comes no bottle shock and everything's great.
And it's totally great. But I'm not going to guarantee it.
But they usually are going to end up going to there. So if you're running low on Pinot and you want to
want some of that 18,
you want some of the 18, get it now because there's not much left. Speaking of which, we had held a bunch of cases of our Sauvignon Blanc for our good friends over at Corner Project.
That's right.
Oh my gosh, we have the Sammys are going out to everybody.
All right, but real quick, before Brad forgets, because we just teased you.
We did.
Don't tease these poor people who are watching online.
Sorry, I saw the food go by and I was like, squirrel, something shiny. We have 2 cases.
2 cases of the 2020 Sauvignon Blanc
that we were saving specifically for our good friends, the Corner Project, that is selling it. It's their favorite wine.
It works great there.
Somebody in the Mercury family moved them to the 2021.
Where's JJ?
And way to go, JJ. Way to screw that up.
No,
anyway, we were saving that for them because they do this chalkboard in there that's done professionally. And then every time they change a vintage, it makes them crazy. So I saved them the vintage. They went ahead and switched them to the vintage, but that means we have 2 cases of the 2020.
Of the 2020 left. 2020 Sauv Blanc left. Brad's going to blow them the heck out at $208 a case.
$208 a case? Can we afford that?
No. Obviously not. Not if I'm going to buy you new barrels
for the
put all your stuff in there.
For Brian Lilly, our excellent engineer who is doing the math, yes, that's a 40% off discount. That makes no sense.
Of
course,
Guess what?
Doing it.
Guess what? It's just like at a thing.
Yeah.
We've already sold a case here.
Yay!
So don't bother calling. Don't bother emailing.
Are we done? There's 1 case left.
No, 2.
No, we're done.
1, 2, done. Sorry, losers. The people who are here got it first.
Wow.
Oh my God. Wow. I know, right?
I can't believe our customers.
Can we give like the people who were watching.
Danny, get in here. Save
the
the
people
Grady.
who are watching.
Get in here and save Grady.
Could we
I gotta
give
say
them a
both of
discount or something?
Hi,
if they buy the
everybody.
21.
Happy Friday.
If they got the good stuff.
For those of you that don't know, this is screen time.
Hi.
If you're
We're going to get a
I've
lot of
only
letters.
I've been slaving
We're gonna
and
get some
cooking
letters.
all day.
Good job.
On the fryer to make these awesome fried chicken. Well, they're not exactly sliders. I made basically burgers.
These are the burger size today,
Yes.
but we were hungry.
We were, yes. The recipe is on these cards that everybody got in their
Yes.
wine
Or
club.
will get.
And then
Or
if
we'll
you
get
scan
when-
the QR code at the back,
What's it
because
do?
the
What
recipe,
would happen?
you know,
if you scan that?
well, hopefully it doesn't go to a bad website, but if it goes to a good
Oh my
website,
God! Does it go to my OnlyFans?
It goes to sexychicken.com.
sexy fried chicken.
Oh, yeah.
That is super
Oh,
fantastic.
yeah. Hey, you're looking good.
Oh,
no.
Grady. Good Lord.
I didn't know Grady doesn't do pickles.
Nice pickles on the
Yeah,
side.
sorry.
But anyway,
You didn't tell me.
it's
Nobody
such
told
a
me
big
these
recipe.
things.
This is a condensed recipe. So made a chicken sandwich before, and you need super detailed.
This
That's what
is
the QR codes for.
The greatest chicken sandwich of all time.
Because
It is
Anna
so
had to
good.
do major editing.
Some awesome macaroni salad.
Wow.
Just going with the summer theme here, and we are pairing it with.
That's Danny.
The Viogner, the Viognier.
Yay,
So
Viognier.
we've got a little
Thank
Viognier to
you.
pair it with. So we've got a pretty bold
Thanks.
sandwich here that
Make
is
sure you got it.
paired really nicely with our Viognier. It of course can easily probably go into the Pinot Noir. These other folks have got. Oh my gosh! And JJ, can we get some Viognier to our rest of our customers? Get a freshie out of the fridge. These are a little bit. This one's getting a little bit warm. But so we have a beautiful Viognier, beautiful aromatics. So we got some jasmine, some honeysuckle up front.
Yeah.
Beautiful stone fruit running around as well.
Actually, again, once it warms,
Mm.
it's unlike most white wines.
Absolutely.
More
Wow.
beautiful aromatics show up, and I love that.
It's fantastic. And so
Oh man.
we're
course.
pairing the Viognier at Left Bank for next week.
Yes, we are.
But that's also why we put it in your wine club this time, so you could have this fun sandwich. It's a great summertime feel, right?
Absolutely.
Who doesn't want a little fried chicken? Actually, any time of year, but in the summer.
But in the
it's-
summer, it seems a little more appropriate.
Absolutely.
It's more fun.
All right.
Enjoy, everybody.
Wow,
Rock
Danny,
star.
this is a
Thank
big
you,
old
Danny.
sandwich. I'm going to press it down a little bit. You did a great job, Danny. Way to go.
It looks very sexy.
All right. I wanted to make mine look more like, what is that, Popeyes? If I kind of,
Yes, where you smoosh
if
it down.
it
with
looks
them.
like someone at the behind the counter stepped on it.
Oh, Danny, your salad is super exciting, sir.
Thank you.
Mm.
Freshy fresh. Let's see how it is with the Viognier. Maybe the best pasta salad
I'm gonna-
pairing I've ever had.
I'm going to ask Anna, have you had a taste of the chicken yet?
No, she has not.
Oh, okay. Well, I won't ask Anna about a taste of the chicken yet.
First things first.
Then, so maybe Anna eventually will get some chicken.
She will
And then she
someday.
will, taste
Someday.
it. But then I guess it's up to me.
It's up to you. You just taste it.
So you went for pasta first.
I went for the
When
pasta
I was
first
just-
because
I was
it
just
was
going to
super
talk about
exciting.
the pairing.
Okay.
But
The
I
pasta
did
is
miss.
very
I
fun.
did miss a pickle. I didn't get pickle on the first one.
That's funny. I didn't get pickles either.
There's something briny about that pickle. That's actually. I don't know if you can hear him because we're not wearing the mics today. But Grady, I can hear that crunch.
The crunch, the yummy sounds coming out of my mouth.
Awesome.
Oh my god! And the Viognier is stupid, perfect pairing. You think, well, you can't have a chicken sandwich with a light white wine, but this is not your typical light white wine.
Yeah, it's got a nice medium body to it. It's got some stuff going on in the
Yeah.
nip palate.
There's
It's
depth.
got some lingering flavors there. When we're talking about food and wine pairings, is it accentuating this or is it
Right.
accentuating that?
Oh my god! I don't know if it could be any crisper. Seriously. You know what? We're going to have the next 30 minutes of silence for us to enjoy this amazing food because God bless America. This may be the best food and wine pairing we've done in 2 years. I just can't imagine how perfect it goes with the Viognier.
I love it with the Viognier.
Wow, Brad. Wow, seriously.
Because there's a nice bit of spice to this sandwich
Mm-hmm.
actually, and so what I'm enjoying is those brighter stone fruits.
Yep.
To me, are taking that heat and tempering it a little bit.
That's exactly it. Because there's definitely cayenne. You can get that
in-
cayenne, but
in that
God, we had
heat-
that wine.
That
Yeah.
heat is, maybe subduing some of the bolder flavors
Mhm.
of the Viognier.
But you know what? Pulling them together to make them even more exciting because now the fruits are perfectly balanced, going back and forth on your tongue with the amazing chicken.
And actually, there's a lot of dill in the pasta salad as well, and so the dill in the Viognier is actually really nice.
Oh my God, dill and peanut
What
are
are
the
you-
best thing in the world.
Okay, all right.
I was going to spit
I
on
thought you lost a tooth there or something.
I almost did. It's super crunchy.
God, I wired it back 2 weeks ago. Are you sure it's not? Is it holding?
It's holding.
Okay, there we
the
go.
tooth is holding for the time being.
All right.
Now you got to talk about your sauce too, Brad. What is the sauce on this chicken? Because the sauce is the thing that is really taking it for me to the next level.
All right. Well, in the recipe, we have a sauce that's very
Oh yeah, there's a sauce.
summery
Yep.
and fresh.
Yep.
Okay. So it's got scallions and it's got thyme and it's got
Mhm.
chives.
Yeah,
It's got mayonnaise and buttermilk and
nice.
some vinegar. And so it's a real summery, fresh sauce.
And it plays so perfectly.
But we had to take it to the next level, and we also added a little bit of a buffalo aioli. So there's a little buffalo aioli
Okay.
in here as well. And so we swiped that on the bottom bun,
Sure.
and then the fresh summery is on top. So you can bite into the fresh pickle,
Yep.
or if you had a fresh
If
pickle,
I had
you
a
could
pickle
bite
on
into
my
the
sandwich,
fresh
which I
pickle,
do not.
and then you get the wonderful deep fried chicken deliciousness, and then just a little bit of that buffalo chicken aioli, because this is chicken. Buffalo sauce goes with chicken.
Beautifully with
I
it.
thought that'd be nice, and that added some nice spice to it. Even though there is some spice in the breading, we've got
Right.
cayenne in there.
Obviously, I
And we've
taste that.
got some smoky paprika
Okay.
in that as well, and
I think I
I
just
know.
got some smoky paprika.
man, that smoky paprika's been
Oh my
killing
God,
us
the
today.
smoky paprika is unbelievable, dude. Yum.
But
Yum.
so we had the fast food chicken sandwich wars,
Sure.
over the last couple of years.
Yep.
I think we've rolled this one into major.
I think
competition.
you've taken everything, the best of all the worlds, and made one sandwich that has all the flavors that you want. But not too spicy. We're not crushing your palate either.
No, we had
To
to.
allow the wine.
We had to. I love something that's spicy, but we had to. Be wine sensitive to this, not have it just be so blazing hot that we had to go with something else.
Exactly. Oh man. No,
Actually-
I'm gonna say it. I think it's the best pairing we've done in years, dude.
Hey, you guys.
Anna's finally got her chicken sandwich.
Yes, I did. I had a taste of the chicken sandwich. I had a taste of the beignet. It's a great pairing. Specifically, the chicken sandwich is really nicely done, by the way. Danny Fox.
Way to go,
excellent
Danny.
work.
Danny.
Good job. Not only is he a master of screen time, he's a master at frying chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he is. And I want to say that it's the flavors are really, really nicely done. Not overwhelmingly spicy, but with lots of great flavor. So, yay! Everybody who got that recipe card, or look at it, make the damn chicken sandwich. You will be happy.
You'll
you
be
did.
so happy
Yes,
you did.
made the chicken sandwich. Everybody has some oil. I know, deep fried chicken. Good Lord, we grew up without it because
I
it
know.
was supposed to be bad.
But treat
Just-
yourself.
but
Treat
use a
yourself.
high quality oil
Yep.
and create a fantastic chicken sandwich.
Mm.
It's a crowd pleaser. This is a fun thing that you can do. And the other thing that the recipe doesn't say is that what's crazy about these chicken sandwiches is that you can hold the chicken in the oven. So you're like, wow, that's just a lot of work. I've got my friends coming over. Could I possibly do a
How can I
fried
do it for
chicken
everybody?
thing for all of my friends?
Yeah.
Well, what you can do is you can have this stuff fried an hour before your guests arrive. Put it in the oven on warm. It will hold, and it actually gets better the longer that it sits.
Kind of sits
If you take something deep fried and then just eat it within seconds of it coming out, the batter doesn't stick quite right, and then it seems greasy and unexciting. And so the neat part about this is that you can actually cook it a little bit ahead of time.
Yep.
You know, half an hour, 40 minutes before your friends arrive. Put it in the oven, keep it nice and warm, and then bring
bake
the
the
sandwich out
sandwiches
as you go. And that's what we discovered. And then we've been trying to recreate this recipe over the last 6 or 7 weeks, trying to get this thing perfected. And the other cool thing is that if you have a few extra, there is nothing better than a cold chicken sandwich in the morning.
I'll tell you.
It's kind of like turkey and gravy the next day.
On a bun.
Yeah.
The next day.
It is fantastic. I can tell you right now that this will hold up in the refrigerator overnight, and it's beautiful.
Because we tried it.
Oh, and
Several
then
times.
I think some people were asking, buttermilk is the marinade, basically. So this is a buttermilk marinade. There's some jalapenos in there. There's some shallots, some fun things like that. But even though there's jalapenos in there, this is not a spicy dish. The jalapenos are really kind of giving that green flavor. And then you ditched your pickles, but the green flavor is what I think really is what makes the whole chicken sandwich taste great. You know, the pickle, that green flavor, that dilly deliciousness.
And I think
How do you not do dill?
Well, for
pickles?
normal people, pickles are fun. But unfortunately, pickles, the second they hit my esophagus, they just tear me apart. I can't take it, unfortunately.
Kind of like a cactus.
Oh God, I'd rather have a cactus. I'd rather have a cactus spine in my esophagus than a pickle. Unfortunately, just because it hurts me so bad. But that's my problem, not your problem. So do the pickles and be happy.
They really bring the whole damn dish together. It's really quite amazing. I'm sorry you're missing out on it.
And I'm sorry. I'm missing out. But
Maybe I'll make you one that just has some extra dill. and
Hell
some
yeah!
extra vinegar.
Just throw as much dill as possible in anything greedy you have. I'll be happy.
Oh man! And actually, that macaroni salad.
No, I'm telling you, Danny crushed the macaroni salad, and macaroni salad is usually my least favorite salad in the world. This is amazing.
Yeah, this is really nice. I like it.
No, it's stunning because it's light and it feels like summer. I feel like I'm picnicking right now.
Right. It does feel like a picnic.
It does feel like a picnic with my bestest friends ever.
We should open the doors and have it be a little hotter.
Yeah, then it'd be like an Arizona picnic.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm dying. I think I'll go lay in the shade and die.
Wow. All right. I grew up there. I don't see that happening every day.
It doesn't happen every day. It's just every other day.
All right. Sounds good.
You know what would be great with this?
No, I have no idea.
Hose water. When you're drinking out of the hose when it's hot, God, there's nothing better than delicious hose water when you're dying of thirst.
That explains a lot. Grady was very thirsty.
I was very thirsty and I drank a lot of hose water. And God only knows what made hoses out of in the 70s, kids.
We
That
know,
does
we
explain-
know
that does
exactly
explain a
what
lot.
they did. Every
Yes, every bad chemical that we have now banned was in the hoses I was drinking out of.
Stop. I think that a fun red might be fun. Get out of there. Finish that. One more shot.
Let's see how the jug
I
goes
know,
with
because
this.
I kind of wanted to move into some of the wine club reds.
And we do have some fantastic wine
But the
club
jug
reds.
does go quite nicely, actually.
I'm excited about the
with
jug.
this. I don't think it's a perfect pairing.
Mm.
But, let's say you're feeling like a red wine.
Yeah.
Where you've got your fried chicken.
Exactly.
That's fine.
Let's see where we go. Oh my God.
In case anybody wants to know about that, JJ. Thank you, sir. Because
That is not.
there
A
are
bad pair.
there's some crispy bits on the chicken, right?
Yeah.
So there's some
Those
darker
really rich,
flavors.
rich flavors.
And so I'm saying that a medium body red is
Mhm.
okay as well. I love the Viognier. But
The
I think
Viognier
that-
is the perfect pairing. However, I'm telling you, there's a lot. You are right. You are absolutely right. There is so much going on with that jug,
I don't
which
know
is
how-
mostly Syrah.
What
this year.
about your? Is it really?
Well,
How's your?
that's what I've been telling people.
I know.
I hope it really is.
I think you're pretty close.
Ah!
Let's see the macaroni salad. I don't know if it's going to make it. Is it going to make it with the macaroni salad?
Sorry, I'm just living the red wine with that chicken, and it is fantastic. I don't think of red wine with chicken, but God bless America, that jug is on fire. Oh my God.
You know,
OMG, dude. That is a great pairing.
it is. The macaroni salad is fine.
Let's find out. Let's find out. Okay.
It's fine with it. I think I would stick. Maybe if you have to have a red.
Although,
What?
the nice thing about macaroni salad is usually you've got a vinegar component. This brings out those richer, kind of zingier components of the potato salad. So I think it goes great.
Wait a minute, we have potato salad?
Pasta salad. You've all been with me for like 20 minutes, right? We are having pasta salad. Thank you. Okay.
I did make him do 2 wine shots in a row. as
He
well.
did. And now I'm like, woo. But God bless America.
I'm okay
I'm
with it.
totally okay with
I'm
that.
not the biggest fan
Okay.
of the.
But don't you think it
Pasta
brings
salad.
out those vinegary notes a little more accentuated?
I think it's okay. I think it's fine. You know,
It is
there's
fine.
plenty of times when you can have a fine turn.
That's
Not every
totally
night
true.
you're going to have the best
Right,
turn.
you're never
If
going to
you
have
happen
the
to
right
have
thing.
the jug open and you're having it with this,
And
drink it.
I would be so happy, especially with the sandwich.
Hey,
It's
Beard Brothers,
Oh,
what is the blend in the jug currently?
I know.
Grady,
I
what's-
know.
what's
I
the-
know.
Let's see if Grady
Let's
knows.
see if
what the
Grady
blend
knows.
is. Okay.
Predominantly Syrah
Mm.
with a splash of Zinfandel and a touch of our friend Cabernet.
Really?
That's what I heard.
Is that what's in there?
I heard you made a mistake and put the delicious cab, your reserve cab, into our delicious jug.
So it was mainly Syrah and Zinfandel. That's a crazy blend.
I've never heard of that before.
And then a little touch of
Cabernet
Cab.
to give it structure and depth.
And then because we do hold some barrels back,
We
so
do.
we can keep some through lines in this.
'Cause
There
we're
is
wacky.
some petite Syrah running around.
Really?
Yes.
Well, that probably gives it the color because the color is stunning this year.
It is. The Syrah and the petite Syrah give it the nice color, but as we do, we try to hold a little bit of the wine back so that we can keep a through
Well,
line.
a through line, yeah, exactly. But I just thought you were just such a genius winemaker. You just didn't matter what threw in there. It always tasted perfect.
There's some truth to that as well.
There's a lot of truth.
Or
there.
there's no truth to that as well. Sometimes the wine will fight you.
Well,
all the
do
way,
what you
so,
exactly,
yes.
and that's the thing. You tried to do Cab Franc, and it's like,
Yes.
no.
Sometimes the wine is like, yes, this sounds absolutely fantastic, and all the flavors go great. And then sometimes you can have a blend that years and years you've had about this much
Right,
and
and
about
it's
that
worked
much,
perfectly.
and then it doesn't work all of a sudden.
But that's the beauty of using all the beautiful fruit you have at your disposal. It changes, and you're also willing, to listen to the grape.
no way.
Yes, you are. Sometimes the grape's like, no, I'm not doing this. You're like, I want you to do that. You're like, no. And then you do it anyway. You're like, no, that sucks. And you change it up because you're not going to sell a wine that
That's
doesn't
a
fire
lot
on
of
cylinders.
work going on at the winery there. That seems crazy.
Dude.
Sounds like a lot of yelling.
Well,
Sounds
thank
like
God I'm not there.
it kind of sounds like an unsafe work.
Freddie is like,
I think you just described.
why is
according to California, we just described an unsafe work environment.
But here's the
where
best part.
there's a lot of people
Since
yelling.
you're the only person in the work environment.
Oh, okay. So that was my
Except for
conversation.
Freddie.
That was my
Yes,
conversation.
that was your conversation in your
Okay,
head.
just so we're clear, that wasn't the conversation with
No,
anybody that works.
Brad
at the
rarely curses people out.
winery. Describe rarely. What is your idea of rarely?
Once a year.
There you go.
And that's all I do. I make one
That
mistake a
sounds
year. Brad's like, you made your mistake for the year, no more.
Just the one.
Just one a year. That's all I get. Everything else is
That's quite amazing. You want to know what else is quite amazing?
What else is
we
quite
can get
amazing?
off of that topic. Let's talk about the rocket.
Let us talk about the rocket
Because
tonight.
that's going to be in this next bottle.
It's in the shipment and it's in the bottling.
Why did we put this wine in the shipment this year, Brady? Because we always want to make sure you get the rocket. But what do you know? Could you describe this wine?
I could describe this wine. This wine is elegant and beautiful. It is exactly the majesty of California fruit, but yet with the restraint
Speaking
of
of California
European
fruit.
style.
Thank you, sir.
3 years in the barrel on this bad
What?
dog. 3 years.
I think it was
Nobody
closer to
needs
2.5
3 years.
That sounds good.
But the best part about 3 years in the barrel is it's smooth now. Because I could get hit by a bus walking across the street to go get a lottery ticket, and I would miss all
That
the
would
beautiful things.
Not
in
be
wine.
ironic at all.
That would be
That's
so
all I'm about to
typical.
say.
But I was going to spend it all on your winery.
Okay.
What we would have a $1 billion winery. That
Well,
would
now
have
we can
blown
because
people away.
I would pull that lottery ticket out of your pocket, and now we could spend that money.
Yeah,
on
we
the
could
wine.
exactly. No, this wine is elegant and special.
This is a
and
Bordeaux
unique.
blend, you say?
Predominantly Cab Franc and Cab Sauv.
That's crazy. So that would be like a left bank wine if we were in Bordeaux,
Yes, but yet it has Cab Merlot, Malbec, and Petit Verdot,
which
smooshed
are
in there.
minor varietals. So if this would be absolutely a left bank Bordeaux because it's mainly Cabernet and Cabernet Franc, and then a little splash of the other guys.
Which makes perfect sense since we're on the left bank of the Alexander Valley Russian River.
Although my Merlot is on the left bank as well.
Don't tell anybody that.
know.
Don't spoil their surprise. They would have never known that.
No, they
JJ, erase that.
so much truth, so much honesty. So, what do you think about this wine right now? You've had a lot of comments lately about this wine.
I have. This wine is elegant, sublime, subtle, but yet with all the richness and excitement you would expect from having 5 of the Bordeaux varietals together, but yet in a way that's a little more approachable, a little more drinkable. And that's what the Rocket is, because you can have it now.
Yeah.
And yes, will it be fantastic in 5 years? Of course. But like I said, I'm going to get hit by a bus tomorrow. What am I waiting for?
Well, tomorrow I'm going to send you up for ice 3 times. So we'll see how that goes. You know,
Mom,
like
he doesn't really mean that. He doesn't. He does.
Yes,
A little bit, but
So we need lots of ice tomorrow.
all right. So I'll be back
we
and forth
need
across
ice.
the
We know we
street.
need ice at 11,
Uh-huh.
1,
1.
and 3.
Okay, so I will
So
run
if
across
anybody
the street.
owns a bus out there, you'll know that it's
When
time
Grady
to
is
swing by.
walking across the street at 1.
If you want to help me in my mental capabilities, you would swing by with a bus as Grady's going across the street. To me, it reminds me of a classic Bordeaux. Absolutely, it's approachable. Sometimes Bordeaux aren't approachable because
Right.
they can be sophisticated.
Sure.
But I would say that this is an approachable wine, even though it has some pretty powerful grapes in there. So we have the big cab and we have the big cab Franc.
And yet there's
But-
elegance from the time in the barrel.
Some elegance, some subtlety, some nuance. There's a
It's got it
a
all.
lot of things going on in there. This is absolutely beautiful wine. This is a wine I'm really proud of. I'm always proud of this wine. This one is just speaking to me right now. It is tasting fantastic. So those of you around the country, it's going to be 3 more months until you get this, and it'll just be that much better. So believe
So
that you
open
will
up your
get that.
cellar stuff.
You will
Open
get
up your
that
cellar stuff.
shortly. But right now, this wine is just tasting fantastic. And then, here's the deal. Some of our folks that are with us here today in the tasting room, thank you guys coming in and having fun with us today. Yay! So, if we were talking about the Rocket today, which we were, we've got something to talk about if it doesn't break.
If Grady does not break
Okay,
it,
can
before you-
Grady read this? What is happening here?
to Brad and Grady.
I was going to say 4 score in 7 years.
Actually, it says to Grady and Brad.
Okay.
This
We see how somebody rates.
This is a Mercury space capsule made by Hasbro for the G.I. Joe action figure,
I love my
which
G.I.
we
Joe.
had for Christmas of 1967. This spacecraft was my favorite of all of my G.I. Joe toys. I spent hours flying to the moon and back and to other planets and worlds with the Starship Enterprise would travel to every week on Star Trek. In time, my taste in toys switched to cars. My parents stored the space capsule and action figure only to be found a few years ago
Wow.
when cleaning out the closet in their house. So Michael and Carol and I wanted to present this to you to display with honor in the winery's name and all your space-themed wines. The Mercury program was dubbed the Friendship 7 mission, and this replica will be a reminder to all the friendship to be shared over a glass of Mercury wine.
Wow.
This is from Mike and Carol Pagoni.
Thank you very much. Who I will also say, as Grady's unveiling.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Don't drop that, Grady.
I am not
Don't
going to
drop that. The other thing I've got to say is that, not only these folks are great friends, they are also, they supply us our Cabernet Franc, our Syrah, and our Cabernet.
Our beautiful wine.
Wow, look at, there's like a person inside
G.I. Joe
there.
is inside here, kids.
That is
MG.
That is
Oh my
crazy.
God.
All right.
Even we didn't get this.
All right.
We didn't get the
We need
spacecraft.
no.
We had the stupid motorhome when he became Jungle Jim or whatever he did. Wow.
Well, that was a few years past.
It was.
Let me see this. I gotta see this up close.
Time. It does look
that
like
is
you.
So cool. That is. I
Oh
know.
my God. Is he making fried chicken sandwiches?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh my God.
He does have the G.I. Joe Kung Fu grip.
Oh, wait. Hold on a second.
Thanks for that.
Oh, no.
Does it? I don't want to break it. I'm not touching. No.
Oh wait, it has come open. Wow.
Okay.
So G.I.
Oh,
Joe
no.
can come out.
It will.
He
It's just
will
probably-
eventually, but right now
We're gonna-
he's just going to chill right
We're
there.
gonna before we break in.
We're going to be super gentle with this because it has been.
Wow.
Wow. That
Dude.
is quite amazing.
He looks just like me.
Ah!
Turn it upside down and a little orange hose.
Oh, it's the
Uh-oh.
orange hose? Gotcha. Excellent.
There we
Upside
go.
down.
There we go. Yes, it is in the way. We'll let it. We'll
Tell you what,
we'll
we're going to work on this after.
so that we make sure that it's looking fantastic. But wow, sir, what kind
Wow.
of condition is this in?
I would say this is an A1 mint condition,
Unbelievable.
unplayed with, basically.
You were very, very careful, my friend, as you were
It
playing. with
even
your toys.
has, if you might be able to see, it's still got the whole mission. It's got all the controls, which were not. Wow, they didn't last. Those things they couldn't last. They were made out of cardboard. They just couldn't last.
Wow. That reminds me.
Oh my God.
And the other really fun thing, all of you have been to the tasting room if you're club members of mine. We have that capsule schematic in
the bathroom.
in the bathroom, and how
This is the Freedom
awesome
7.
is that? That we have,
And it's got G.I. Joe in there in the space suit.
I know.
Brad, we can sell it and buy you barrels.
What?
Kidding. It will always look
We're gonna have to discuss that with some people.
You know what? You can put the 45 down. It's never.
Oh, that's absolutely awesome. And I think what's really, really cool is we actually have a actual schematic of this
of
this capsule.
Yeah.
And so now we actually have the capsule to
Wow.
go with the schematic. How
Wow.
freaking cool is that?
We should hang it from the ceiling like we did when we were kids.
We will hang that from the ceiling.
So everybody
We
can
just
see
got to
it.
make sure it's high enough up to where
That no one can steal it.
no one else can grab it. So yeah, we'll
Wow.
absolutely hang that
Wow.
up in the tasting room.
Well, the rocket has never tasted as good.
No, that's fantastic. Thank you guys so much. Absolutely awesome.
Thank you,
Super
my friend.
appreciative.
Thank you so
That
much.
is
Wow.
great.
Wow. Well, God, you really can't get better than this.
I know. That is
So
in the condition, and obviously,
No, it's
obviously didn't
ridiculously-
leave in the sun because there's no
Yeah.
sun damage
No.
at all to this, and it absolutely got stored perfectly. And up here, rats and squirrels and things can get into your storage areas.
can.
That is in just beautiful
Oh man!
condition.
And his little his hood on his
Space
helmet,
mask.
face mask also moves up and down.
Surprisingly, that back wall is glow in the dark, and it actually splits. You know, put it in the light and get in the dark.
Oh,
they
so
were saying
radiation.
the back.
Tritium. Yay, tritium is our friend.
they're saying that the black wall and they're actually
Actually
still
glows
glowed.
in the dark.
Absolutely fantastic. So
We haven't reached the half wall yet.
So,
We got about 10,000 more years, my friend.
so
It explains a lot.
when you get invited to the next Mercury rave, you'll be
Yes.
seeing this glowing in the background.
Exactly.
This and glow sticks, and we're going to have a great time.
Oh,
No, that is
Oh my God.
sweet. I mean, you just can't get any more
It
awesome
doesn't
than that.
Get cooler than
That is,
this.
that is great. All right,
Honestly.
we will hang that proudly, and
Yes.
we're very excited. Thank you guys
Wow.
so much. Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
Yay. Cheers. Thank you. Thank you.
I can't believe this.
I can't believe how
I'll
awesome
take this.
our show
I'll take
is.
this off your hands so you guys can continue your.
Thank
There we
you.
go.
Yeah.
Just don't put it in the deep fryer. There you go. Danny's a little spacey today. Getting excited.
Oh.
But
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. This is truly beyond. It's just beyond anything you could have imagined.
hey, JJ, I know you had some situations with dropping things today, so be careful with that.
He's like, what, me?
JJ murdered a bottle of.
I did.
Oh.
It was rosé.
What did you drop? You dropped a rosé?
It was absolutely
Was it
a
after I went to
travesty. It was terrible.
No, it was in the morning.
Oh, was this morning?
Oh,
No,
no,
it is Thursday.
that's the problem. You're drinking rosé in the morning,
God.
JJ.
JJ was a little jittery, bringing some rosé up to replenish, and
It
some
happens.
things
It
happened.
happens.
So be careful with that space
I'll be super
capsule.
careful.
All right, thank you, JJ. Oh my gosh, so many things, so little time.
So many fun things. What an amazing show.
If you
Thank
guys want to
everybody.
come and see us,
Yep.
the super important one will be Left Bank.
Left Bank
That's coming up August 20th.
20th next weekend.
And we all discovered after 12 minutes of discovery that if you just go to our website, you can find the link. To
You
buy
can
tickets.
find the link and buy some tickets
Or
if you're feeling crazy.
If you can't find the link, call us. We'll figure it out with you together.
I will. I will get you
The
there.
other thing we discovered is that there's just a really quite an exciting event, which is the
Access
Access Alexander Valley. And you can also get that link on our website or go to alexandervalley.org, and you can save some money by typing in.
Access Mercury. Access
That's really exciting.
Mercury.
But for those of you that are watching and haven't gotten your club shipped yet, man, we've got some great wines
We do. We've got some
coming.
fun stuff
We've
for you, my
got
friend.
the amazing skins. We've got the rocket we were tasting today. We were
Dark
supposed
side.
to taste the dark side.
Didn't get
I
to
was
it. That's
gonna taste
okay.
the dark side.
That's all right.
We put a double gold middle.
A double gold mineral? Is that pyrite? Why, thank you, sir. One personally honest guy. It's good. It's all good.
Grady was warming the audience up with his
I was.
limericks, so they were ready for that. We've got this super fantastic wine that's called the Dark Side that's in your club shipment as well.
Double gold
the
winner.
Case Club's got a bunch of other things.
They do.
Uh,
They even have an
happening
18
there, so-
dark side in the case club.
I
this
know.
year.
Gave a little.
Very exciting,
I know,
Brad.
I'm really quite fancy when
You're fancy when the time is appropriate to call for it, I think.
This is big, rich, bold, exciting, very nice wine.
It's beautiful,
It is
just like you guys.
It is a crowd pleaser.
Oh, it is.
People love this wine.
I mean, look how dark that thing is. You would think it's going to rip your tongue out with the crazy tannins, but no, it's like a velvet glove rubbing your tongue from front to back. It's gorgeous.
I don't even understand that. That sounds good. Dark Side's another one of the wines that's in the. We got bottling happening. So
Bottling's coming up. That
And
means
then-
there's more.
and we
fun
haven't even
stuff.
really talked about a harvest. Oh my God, harvest is coming up.
good. It's looking good.
Everything's looking fantastic.
I'm feeling
this
good
year.
about this harvest.
We actually have juice in the grapes this year,
Yeah.
which is weird. Last year was just crazy.
Kind of a thin year, but this
Um,
year's going to be amazing.
This year, the berries are a little smaller, but there's still really good juice inside.
And good
so,
intensity. And good
we're
flavor.
going to have some great intensity from the skins.
I'm excited.
That's going to be awesome. So a lot of great things happening. I know you all back to school is happening, and a lot
It
of
is.
a lot of different things are going on.
Kids, fun
But
stuff.
come visit us. So many fun wines to taste. If you have an opportunity, pick up your wine. If it's too hot, we can't ship to, and you're just over
Yeah.
in Reno or Idaho, swing
Drive
in and
over.
see us, and we'll
Come on,
get
come
your wine and have some fun.
We'll have a
Please
blast.
make a reservation so we can take care of you.
I'll even refund your shipping. What? That's just no. Not while Brad's here. But if Brad's not here, I'll refund your shipping.
That's how we make a little extra money on that. Just like every time you forget to put half the wine in there, we can sell it 3 or 4 times.
Just saying, you supply Grady with wine. It's better
If
for everybody.
Grady's loading your box, you better.
You better double check.
6 p.m.
Oh
Oh,
my gosh!
thank you, Suri.
Thank
Is
you,
it 6
Suri.
p.m.?
It is.
Thank you, Suri.
That's what she said. So you know what time it is?
Screen time!
Screen time.
Hi,
Or
everyone.
is it time to get ill?
Oh, always. You know what it is time for?
Dark side.
Look over there.
There we go.
Is that
Any-
Elvis?
Anyway, my friends, my gosh, it's been so long since we've seen you.
It
It's been
felt
over
like a month.
Our next blending, or next
Happy hour?
this thing.
Will
We're
be
doing it out.
the September.
Wow.
Crazy. We're doing the pre-blending party hootenanny
What?
meet and greet happy hour. There will be even double the 400 people we have here tonight.
Oh.
We'll have so many people
Thousands
here.
We'll have like 404.
I know.
Thousands. It won't be an error, Danny.
It's gonna be quite amazing. But anyway, I hope everybody is doing great. I hope hopefully you're enjoying some wine. I know you haven't. Most of you haven't gotten your club yet,
But you will.
It's on the way.
And I'm
guess
watching
what?
the weather.
We're drinking it, and we know it's good. So by the time you get it,
It'll be even
gonna be
better.
better. So
Again, what is half the fun? Anticipation, right?
say it. Say it.
Tissa.
Patient. But maybe the rain isn't really to blame. So I'll remove the cause,
But
not the symptom.
there you got
Oh,
Grace.
yay! I know what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
Are you gonna show them your heels just for that? No.
But
Or was that a meatloaf sandwich we had tonight?
it
Was that a
tastes
crisp-
like chicken, but it could have been
Could have been
meatloaf.
Everything tastes like chicken, including meatloaf.
Including meatloaf.
Well, everybody says we gotta go.
Okay.
Thank you guys so much. We will see you very soon.
Take Charles Atlas by the ha.
Yes.
In just 7 days.
Close us out.
I can make you
Say
a
goodnight.
man.
Close us out. Close us out.